All right, good morning. So I'm making the pre-gen characters for my Savage Worlds one-off. This is great fun, going through the book and making characters. That's part of the interesting thing about Savage Worlds is how we can really customize characters. Now, again, I'm the GM and I'm making pre-gen, so I'm I'm following the rules, but it's my game, and these characters need to fit this kind of noir thing. So I've tweaked a little bit of what I allowed them to have, but I think for the most part everything's in shape. But here's the main character, Jack Gundersson, aka Lars Gundersson. Jack is an American soldier recruited for. This will be their character that they'll receive pre-session. Jack is an American soldier recruited for his one mission. He is serious, focused, and determined to execute his duty and complete this particular mission for personal and patriotic reasons. HQ picked Jack because of his personal vendetta. Jack, we know what happened to your wife and daughter in the Nazi camp. Jack was also selected because of his Swedish heritage, his ability to speak Swedish and speak enough French and German to make his cover work. His cover, Lars Gundersson, Sophia's family lawyer in France, to administer some legal paperwork requiring he stay at the Chateau Belle Rose and work with Sophia for a week. Jack, Oberstarts Adolf Brugge, is dangerously close to completing his experimental work somewhere around Villa Belle Rose. Find him, kill him, and destroy his research. Lars has all the background and legal paperwork to fool most Nazi soldiers while at Belle Rose. However, this is a suicide mission. He has no planned escape route once the mission is done. Jack, if you succeed, it will put the Nazi in St. Lo into full alert, and they will begin harsh reprisals on the local citizens. If you can find the resistance safe house and hold up until the invasion starts, stay alive, aid the resistance, and maybe I'll see you again, said Colonel William Johnson with a salute as Jack boarded the drop plane. His edges, alertness, luck, and improvisational fighter. Hindrances, death wish. Again, he wants to complete his mission. This is a major hindrance. However, he isn't suicidal, like he will go headlong into anything. But once he completes his mission, he doesn't care if he dies. Okay. Again, remember, his wife and daughter were killed in a Nazi concentration camp. So this is personal. He has a vow to kill Bruges. This is, in a way, hard to say this is actually a minor because he knows that Bruges ran the camp that murdered his daughter. So the problem here for this is really a major / minor. So it's almost like two major, but that's okay, right? I mean, again, he's got a mission to do. So we'll see if that affects play much. And then habit, he tends to click his tongue when he gets irritated with somebody, or when he thinks somebody is, it's kind of a patronizing act. He'll click his tongue. Attributes. Again, this is not exactly what you would do when you create a first introductory character, but he is agility 6, smarts 8, spirit 8, strength 8, vigor 6. So again, not crazy, but he is our hero. He has common knowledge. Ultimately, this is going to be of German army, of France, of what's going on in the world. So it's common knowledge based on this 1944 setting. Fighting is 6, investigation 8, knowledge of law, notice, stealth, knowledge, language 3, Swedish, French, and German. Technically, these would be a little lower. I suppose I could set those lower, but because his smarts is a D8, I think they automatically start at D8. And I think I was going to put linguist, but I see more that his French and German is adequate, like D4. He can speak it and he can say some subtle, remember, he's supposed to be a Swedish lawyer, obviously traveling to do business with Sophia, and survival of 8. Charisma, irrelevant. There's no edge to give him a special charisma. His pace is 6, parry is 5, and his toughness is 5. So again, he's sent there to do this mission, but he isn't particularly an assassin. So, and he's a competent soldier that they've recruited to do this suicide mission for personal reasons. He will have a radio transmitter. This will allow him to contact headquarters with Morse code and let him know that he is, where he's at in the mission, or whether he has landed, whether he has succeeded in the mission, something to let headquarters know he's succeeded. Camouflage clothing, that's how he starts the game, in camouflage, and then, of course, normal clothing as he would be posing as Sophia's lawyer in the Chateau Belle Rose. Briefcase and papers. This would have his legal paperwork that he would use, obviously, to travel, passport, etc., to fool the Nazi soldiers, but also the papers as the pretense in his cover for Sophia, working with Sophia. He would carry a Webley Mark IV. This was a traditional, fairly traditional pistol from the British military, Webley Mark IV 38. I had to make up these statistics, but I just derived, I thought, reasonable stats from the weapons that are already in the book. And again, as the GM, it is my game. I can do what I would like to do to set these characters up without making it too easy or breaking the game. And there you have it. That is the main character, Jack Anderson, aka Lars Gundersson. And then I'll go ahead and make the other three French resistance characters. And at some point, then I'll round out the key features of the actual session. And then I will, at some point, pick a date and invite individuals to play in that session. So anyway, stay tuned as I continue my experience with Savage Worlds. Thank you for watching. Good day.